Hey guys, welcome to Scottsdale, Arizona for another TFL on the go buddy review. That's right, we're not at our offices. We are here in Arizona and Tommy is driving today's car that we'll be reviewing. So Tommy, come on out, tell them what you're driving and tell them what this is.
Yeah, this is the 2020 Hyundai Ioniq. And if you're a big fan of electrics and hybrids, you know there are three versions of this car. Do you know what those are, Dad?
I think that this is the Prius fighting pure hybrid, but there are two others, right?
Yeah, so there's the HEV, the PHEV, and the BEV. Those are the three versions. So this is the HEV.
All right.
This is the hybrid electric vehicle. The PHEV is the plug-in hybrid vehicle. And then the BEV is the battery electric vehicle. And this is going to be just your standard hybrid vehicle. So it takes gas, you fill it up with gas. There's no need to plug it in. You just drive it around every day like a normal car.
Yep, and in this review, we're going to take it for a ride. We're going to look at pricing, and we're going to see just what you're getting if you go with the, what'd you call it, the HEV?
The HEV.
You want to show them what's under the hood?
Yes, I will.
All right, why don't you go open it up?
But first, let's show them what's in front of the hood, because this is a 2020 Ioniq, which means it's been facelifted over previous years. We've got these full LED headlights, which look pretty cool. The 2020s have a different grille treatment. They've got different wheels. What do you think of the wheels, Dad?
You know, those wheels definitely scream economy car, right? Because they almost look like the Tesla wheels that...
The Aero wheels?
Yeah, that you put on if you want the best EV economy you can get. But Hyundai has updated this grille. It's a little bit more intricate now. Dare I say it, mathematical in its shape and in its proportion.
So under the hood of the Ioniq HEV, you will find a 1.6 liter Atkinson cycle 4-cylinder mated to a 32 kilowatt electric motor. Excuse me, I got almost tripped up there. And that mates to the front wheels only. So it's a front wheel drive hybrid with a lot of orange cable.
You know, the orange cables are there obviously for first responders, but when I look at them, I think of the fact that if I like touch these or if I cut them, I can get killed by...
Why would you ever cut them?
I don't know, it just scares me. It just shows me how much electricity is actually going through those cables. I mean, look, you could choke an elephant with those things.
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't recommend Edward Scissorhands goes out and buy this car, but I mean, it doesn't bug me too much.
What do you think of the styling? I think it's good, huh?
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I especially like this kind of deep red they've got going on here. And in the rear, it's got a very Prius-like kind of camback. At least that's what it appears to be, because you've got kind of these two windows. You've got the top rear window and then this bottom one. But unlike the Prius, oh.
Look at that. It's a hatchback.
Yeah.
And you thought it wasn't.
Well, honestly, to be honest, this is the first time I've actually lifted the trunk of this. But look, when I close this,
yeah, I
thought it was just going to be a normal trunk because there's like a cut line here, right?
Yeah.
But look, it is a full hatchback.
Yeah, it's cool.
That's
a lot
cool.
of space
I like
back
that.
there. It looks like a 40-60 split, which is always useful.
Yep, let's see how easy it is to use, even from the trunk area. Easy to fold down. A little bit of a cargo kind of hider there. Some space underneath, and here is the sticker. 2020 Ioniq HEV Limited.
Yeah, it's a HEV, all right.
And here's the part you're probably really going to care about, which is the fuel economy. Look at that.
Wow.
55 city, 54 highway, 55 combined, which is really pretty impressive.
I remember when the first Prius came out, they were in the like low 40s to mid 40s, and now look at it, we're in the mid 50s.
Yeah, pretty amazing.
Yeah, how much room is in the back seat? Why don't you get back there and see? Let's see, you're sitting behind me because I was in the passenger seat.
Got my camera bag here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it's a small car. You know what I see a lot of these used for, the older versions?
What?
As kind of Uber vehicles, because
Yeah,
they're super reliable and they get super good mileage.
All right, well, let's go take it for a ride. You drive, I'll passenger. We got to look at the sticker too, because I'm curious as to how much this cost.
Yeah, it's quite expensive.
Ooh, there's the sticker. Are you saying this is more expensive than $25,000?
Yes, significantly more expensive
Really?
than 25.
What's the sticker say?
This is the limited, so this is going to be like a top-end trim.
Yeah.
32.
32,000. Wow. And no tax credits because this is not a fully electric car.
Yeah, it's just a traditional hybrid. Now, what do you think of this interior? I really like this interior, how there are no buttons. So this whole center console is just totally blacked out. And then when I push the on button, it all comes whirring to life. Look at that.
Yeah, you know, it's very modern. Oh, look, there's you. There's
energy
the little
flow.
energy flow graph, and we're averaging 45.7.
Yeah.
That's okay, driving around Scottsdale.
Well, the car only has 276 miles on it.
Can you take the camera while I put my seatbelt on, please?
Yeah, give you an idea of what the gauge cluster looks like. So fully digital gauge cluster. On the left, you kind of have like your little energy flow meter from power, eco to charge. On the right, you'll see, interestingly, not only fuel range, but actually battery capacity too, which is kind of unusual in just a hybrid. But like I said, I mean, look how nice it is. There's no physical buttons here. It's all either haptic touch pads or full, full touch screens.
I do like the fact that you do have a volume button, which is always important.
Volume knob, yeah.
Yeah. And then over here, look at that. You've got wireless phone charging. I can tell right there.
Yep, it's got Qi wireless charging. This is a huge screen too. This is a 10.25-inch screen. So for 2020, the base car has an 8-inch screen.
Yep.
The previous model had a 7-inch. So a little bit bigger screen, a little bit more in terms of driver assistance as well. So they've kind of upgraded some of the safety features in this car.
There are some things that I would expect to see in a $30,000 car that I'm not seeing, and that is right up there. It's got the old school sunroof. I'd like to see a full glass sunroof now. I mean, when you're getting into the 30s, that's becoming kind of a standard, right?
32, 33 is a lot of money.
Yeah, and then I do like the design, but it's a lot of gray and a lot of black, right? There's just not a lot of color in here.
Yeah, I do agree. Steering wheel's nice. You'll notice 2 paddle shifters.
What do they do, Tommy?
Well, they actually change the regenerative braking amount. So I've got level 2, level 1, and level 3. So when I let off in level 1 or level 0, it kind of just coasts. But then if I go up to level 2 and level 3, do you feel that?
I
it
can
slows
feel the
down
difference,
faster.
yeah.
Look, you can even see there. You see that? Go up and down.
Yeah. So can you go on pure electricity in the HEV?
Well, I'm not sure. I think
Speaking of the competitor,
yeah,
there
you
it goes.
go.
Yeah.
Go
get him, Tommy.
You know, the plug-in hybrid, you can go something like 36 or 39 miles.
Yep.
Or maybe it's 29 miles on full electric. I'd have to look that up.
Yep.
This is, a traditional hybrid, so you're not going to go any extended range on just electricity. But you know what is cool?
What?
It's got a 6-speed dual clutch automatic.
A dual clutch. That is cool. Not a CVT like that Prius has.
No, a dual clutch automatic. Isn't that kind of fun?
That is fun, and it's kind of ironic that we're actually chasing a Prius in our Hyundai Ioniq, right?
So when I go into sport mode here, the gauges turn red.
Ooh.
And now look at this, my paddle shifters.
Yeah?
They actually are in charge of shifting gears.
So they do 2 things.
Yeah.
Wow.
Multi-talented.
All right, that makes a lot of sense why you're paying a little bit more for this than maybe a traditional economy car.
Yeah.
Now, we also have heated seats over here, which is very nice.
Yep, full heated seats.
Yeah, that's a...
Let's check out the navigation map, huh?
Yeah.
So you've got your usual POIs, restaurants, and that kind of stuff. And we go into the map, you can see full use of that big screen there.
Can you make a U-turn here so we can head back?
I can, but there's someone behind me.
Is it doable?
So let's make a legal U-turn here.
Yeah, how about if we pull in this driveway and make
a legal U-turn. You know what? It's actually really fun to drive.
Is it?
So what's fun about it is you've got the full kind of torque of the electric motors, right?
Yeah.
But then it doesn't drone on once you kind of run out of oomph with them.
Yeah, it shifts gears.
Yeah, you've got an actual positive shift, which is nice. Although I'm a little disappointed we weren't able to drive the full battery electric vehicle version of this, because for 2020 it got a pretty big range extension. Which is always good to see, and we're always big fans of EVs here at TFL. But if you're looking for kind of just an easy runabout, the little Ioniq may be a good choice.
You know, you just said something interesting, which is we're big fans of electrics here. I think the Tesla fanboys would certainly disagree with you on that.
Well, I don't think that's fair.
Because we're trying to be realistic about actually reviewing these cars, and we're not just trying to basically sell EVs.
Right.
We're trying to compare them to the modern automobile like this, and actually point out the positives and the negatives, which Tesla fanboys don't like to hear.
Yep.
So
no, you're right.
Let's get back to this car. Of course, I do like my little grab handle here. That's nice. There's a little slot here for sunglasses. It's got the usual kind of stuff.
I think these buttons are extremely satisfying. The front and rear defroster. Give that a push. Oh, nice little click. No, not that one.
That one?
Yeah, that one, the middle one.
Yeah, it's cool.
Isn't that nice?
That is nice. A little fan speed here, which you can control.
This is a little bit, though, reminiscent of the Cadillac Q system, so I like how modern it looks, but I'd be curious to see how this would work in, like, gloves, right? Because there's no tactile button. It's all kind of just a haptic, feedback.
It's a pretty aggressive steering wheel too. Now that I'm looking at it.
Very aggressive.
Yeah, it looks like
Veloster N.
Yeah, exactly. It should be out of a much sportier vehicle than a hybrid.
Yeah, but a couple other things. When you're on full electric like we are right now at these low speeds, it makes the funniest little noises.
Like what? What is it?
I don't know.
What's the noise? Is it like a gerbil?
Like
There you have it, Tommy, your sound effects man.
And then when you go backwards, it goes ming.
You know what I'll do? To see if you're as good of a sound effects artist as the car, I'll jump out and then let's see if you can hear what it sounds like from the outside.
Well,
okay?
here the backup one goes ming.
All right, let's hear it. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get out.
Okay.
Now don't make that meme sound because you're Mike, because it'll be you doing it, not the car. So don't fake him up. But let's see what it sounds like. All right, you gonna back up?
Yep.
All right, back it up. You guys hear that? Okay, good. All right, now go forward. Not much going forward. A lot of that ming, ming, ming going backward. And of course, as all hybrids, they hide the exhaust pipes because they want you to feel good about the fact that you're not spewing any exhaust into the environment. Well, Tommy, on the short drive, we have to rate the vehicle.
Yeah.
So on the TFL scale of buy it, lease it, rent it, or forget it, what do you give it?
I don't know. It was such a short drive, but probably a lease it. I think I'm not quite sure the value is there per se. I think it's quite expensive for. Well, but then again, it is fully loaded.
I'm gonna give it a lease it with all new tech. You know, you don't want to buy it when you can lease it and then upgrade to the newest tech 3 years from now. Let's say you do a 3-year lease.
I mean, hybrid electric vehicle tech's been around for a long time. I would agree with you as a full electric. No, I'm going to give it a buy it. I think it's actually surprisingly fun in that short little drive. It handles really well. Hyundai gives an extremely attractive warranty when you buy them new. So I would say buy it.
It's unlimited.
I think the battery warranty for the original owner is unlimited mileage, unlimited.
Yeah, so if you can outlive this car,
yeah,
you'll do well. Well, there you have it, guys. We've got a buy it from Tommy, a lease it from me. As always, this is Tommy.
No, you're Roman.
I know, come on. Play along with me, Tommy.
And Tommy?
No, you're supposed to say Roman.
Oh.
I was trying to be cute and funny, but sometimes if you don't get the cues before you film, that's what happens. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and come back for another TFL Buddy review. See you guys next time. Ciao.